Pip the tiny plush mouse was huffing and puffing. He was trying to push a large red building block across the playroom floor, but it was hardly budging. "Oh, this block is so heavy," Pip squeaked, his little whiskers twitching with effort. Bolt the remote control car zoomed over. "Beep beep. What are you trying to do, Pip? That block looks enormous for you." Sparkle the unicorn, her glittery mane flowing, trotted up. "It certainly is a rather large block, Pip. Maybe you need some help?" Just then, Professor Paws, the wise and rather large teddy bear, ambled into the playroom. Compared to Pip, Professor Paws was very well, he was the perfect example for the word they were about to learn. "Goodness me, Pip." Professor Paws rumbled gently, his voice warm. "That looks like a very big challenge for a little mouse like you. That's a big block you're trying to move." "Big?" Dolly the doll repeated, joining the group. "Professor Paws, what does big mean?" "That's an excellent question, Dolly," Professor Paws said, settling down comfortably. "Big is a word we use to describe something that is large in size, scale, or importance. For example, an elephant is a very big animal, much bigger than a cat. A house can be big, with many rooms. And you can have a big smile when you're very happy." He gestured to himself. "Compared to Pip, I am a big teddy bear. But compared to a real grown-up bear in the forest, I might seem small." Suddenly, a new, very large cardboard box was placed in the corner of the playroom by an unseen hand. It was much taller than Bolt and wider than Sparkle. "Wow! Captain Awesome!" the action figure exclaimed, looking up at it. "Now that is a big box. What could be inside such a big container?" All the toys gathered around the big box, their eyes wide with excitement. It was so big it could probably fit all of them inside with room to spare. "This box is definitely big," Bolt beeped, driving around its base. "It's the biggest box I've ever seen in the playroom." Sparkle nodded. "It would make a big, wonderful castle, or a big, secret cave for adventures." Pip looked up at the big box and then at the big red block he had been trying to move. "So, that block is big for me, and this box is big for all of us." "Exactly, Pip," Professor Paws confirmed. "Big helps us understand the size of things. Sometimes something can be a big problem, like a big mess to clean up, or you can have a big idea that's very clever." The toys decided to try and peek inside the big box later, hoping for a big surprise. For now, they were happy to understand this new word. They realized big was a very useful word to describe so many things around them, from Professor Paws himself to their exciting new box. Understanding big made their playroom world seem even more full of possibilities. Big is a wonderful word that helps us describe the world around us. Professor Paws said with a big, warm smile. If you enjoyed our kids' story about the word big, please give us a big thumbs up by subscribing for more supersized word adventures. And tell us in the comments, what's the biggest thing you've ever seen?